well, unless anyone else, I think everybody's online. Germany's not here. So Lionsgate portal, 8th of the 8th. So the Sun, Sirius, and Earth all completely in line. So and we've just had full moon this morning. So full moon is always a high energy time anyway. So we've got a double whammy at the moment. So it's a really so full moon is always a good time to do your manifestations. Think about what you want to bring into your life. Think about what you don't want to carry forward. But then with the Lionsgate portal as well, everybody, everything is heightened. So Lionsgate portal is a really good time to be planting your seeds, taking a little bit of action, because actually often full moon isn't about taking action. It's about just kind of reviewing and just sitting still for a minute, Louise. Yeah. And then thinking what you want to bring in before you make the move. Whereas new moon is a time for action. So yeah, I would. So with the people that I work with now, we do lots of journaling and what works for you. So some people don't like to sit and write stuff. I love sitting, I love writing. So I like to journal and write stuff down. And or some people are more visualizers, so actually visualizing what you want to bring in. So manifesting, this isn't a lesson of manifesting, but it is slightly turning into one. So manifesting, what manifesting isn't is just going, oh, I want a bit of that in my life, and then hoping the universe will send it. If only it was that simple, everybody. It's getting in alignment with the things that you want to bring in, but also doing something about it. Taking up it like, oh, what are you doing about it? So if you're doing absolutely nothing about what you want to bring in, then probably nothing's going to happen. So it's getting in the right spaces, having conversations with the right people, doing the things. Because sometimes we don't do the things because the things can seem a little bit uncomfortable. So think about what it is you're bringing in. And if you're not sure, what I always say to people is flip it and what don't you want? And, think about actually, I'm done with people wanting everything from me all of the time, So does that mean you might need to practice your boundaries, everybody? Let's not get into that lesson. Anyway, so what I want you to do is think about, and don't overthink it. So if you can't think of anything and all of that means absolutely nothing to you, don't worry about it. So just think about something you want to bring into your life. It can be your absolute wildest dreams, because I'm all for manifesting my wildest dreams, which I did this year. I'm like, now what am I going to I'm like, oh, what am I going to manifest now? Or it can be something as simple as you want more peace in your life, more love in your life, or you don't want, you know, sometimes we're around people that perhaps trigger us and you don't want to have that in your life anymore. It could anything. You know you better than anyone else knows you. So, and then whatever you put into your subconscious, we're obviously doing yoga and not a deep relaxation today, but I will remind you when we go into the relaxation as well, bring it back in, because when you go into different brainwave states, which we do in deep, like in yoga nidra, so we're not going quite so deep today, unless we want an hour's lay down, but we're not doing that. That is when stuff happens, basically, that we can't see. So the universe, the cosmos, the higher realms, the different frequencies, that's when it happens. Anyway, on that note, shall we do some yoga, everybody? That's what we're here for. It's lovely to see your faces. I'm going to mute you all because I remember what to do. Now we've done it on Friday, we know what day it is because we did it Thursday last time, and that threw Rebecca completely. That did. So, and we are going to start lying down. So that's a good time to just have a little moment, think about anything you want to call in right now. Manifest it. It's always a good time to manifest, but while we're in this heightened energies, and if you don't believe in that, tell me how the moon governs the tide. Right, lie down, everybody. Let's get the show on the road. Move my chair. But in a comfortable position for yourself, knees bent, legs straight, whatever feels good for you. If the knees are bent, toes inward slightly, if you're pigeon-toed, so that when you relax, the knees fall together and not out to the side. And then those nice long deep breaths. So your reset button, deep breath in, really let go as you breathe out, sink to the floor, let go of the morning. If you're on replay, let go of the day maybe. Whatever's happening after the class, placing it to one side, just focusing on yourself right now. And then just breathe naturally. So once again, I want you to bring in that vision, that manifestation, but you visualize it or you say it in your own mind as though it is already true, not worrying about if, when, how, when, why, what. You visualize it as though it is already your reality. So just take a few moments to bring that in, either as a vision, maybe you want to say it in your own mind 2 or 3 times. And then just focusing on your breath, breathing naturally. Taking some time just to check in with yourself and how you feel. How does your body feel? Is there tension, discomfort? Are you holding on in areas where you can maybe let go? So often it's your lower back. It can be the face, soften your face, your jaw. And the usual reminder that you do what is right for you. Always stopping to rest if you need to. Remembering that some days we can do more than others. How do you feel within yourself, your energy levels and your emotions? So we're not trying to change the way that we feel, just be aware, accept that that is how you feel at this present moment. Know that everything is always changing. Bringing your awareness back to your breath, the rise and fall of the chest and abdomen. Very gently deepen your breath. Breathe right down into the abdomen, not just from the chest. Don't force it. The gentle, easy breath, but just gently deepening. Bringing softness and lightness as you breathe in. And then let go as you breathe out. And then if your knees are bent, straighten your legs out on the floor in front. And then with your next breath in, stretch your arms up, reach up to the ceiling. As you breathe out, wrap your arms across your chest. Give yourself a hug, everybody. So keep the legs relaxed at the minute. And then push your elbows up towards the ceiling. Imagine you're trying to pull your shoulder blades apart and just gently lift the shoulders up off the floor. Breathe. And then drop the shoulders back down. Breathe in, take the arms up to the ceiling, and then breathe out, bring them down behind your head, and then breathing naturally. Just gently lift through the rib cage, stretch the fingertips, push the heels away, make yourself really long. Point your toes, keep the lengthening on the upper body. And then completely relax. You feel your body shorten as you relax. Lift your arms, bring your knees into your chest. So hands over the knees, shins on the back of the thighs, and then rock from side to side or circle the knees around. And then ease into your hips. So rotate your knees apart and together 2 or 3 times in each direction. And then bring your knees to the center. Take a deep breath in and then breathe out, curl up. So head to knees, knees towards you, gently stretching into your spine. And then relax your head back down. Bring your left foot to the floor with a bent knee. Straighten your right leg up in the air. And then relax that leg into your hands. So if you're really uncomfortable in the back of the knee, bend the knee slightly. Oh, I did a lot of digging last night and my hamstrings don't feel very happy this morning. So come in enough so you're stretching, but you're not overstretching. Use the breath. So softness, breathing in, trying to release and let go, breathing out. And then pushing your heel up towards the ceiling. Point your toes. Circle your ankle one way and the other. Relax your ankle and then cross that leg all the way over the left as far as you can. So nice and relaxed with your right leg. Take your arms out in line with your shoulders. It's okay for your neck, look to the right, and then gently take your knee to the left as far as you can, keeping the right shoulder on the floor. So you can rest the knees onto something. If your arms are really uncomfortable, bring them closer to your body. It helps you to relax and focus inwards. Close your eyes, use the breath. So every time you breathe out, feel that release and notice where you're holding on. Can you let go? So again, check in with the lower back, the face, the hands. Every out breath release. So also if your mind is very busy on this sunny day, tune back into your breath and your body. And then just gently bring your navel to your spine as you come back to the center. Bring your right foot to the floor with a bent knee. Take the left leg up. So again, just coming in enough to get that stretch in the back of the thigh. Soften the knee if you need to. Try and keep the hips on the floor. Noticing if one side is tighter. The softness, breathing in and then trying to let go, breathing out. And then heel up to the ceiling. Point your toes. Circle your ankle one way and the other. Relax your ankle. Cross that leg all the way over the right, that will be. And then your arms in line with your shoulders. You look left if that's okay for your neck. And then just gently bringing the knees over to the right. So we're trying to keep that left shoulder down. If you're tight in the upper body and that arm lifts, just bring it closer by your side. And then use the breath to release. Soften your face, your cheeks, your jaw. Let go in the lower back. Every time you breathe out, let go. And then your navel to your spine, gently coming back up to the center. Uncross your legs, bring your knees into your chest, curl up, so head to knees, knees towards you. And then relax your head back down. Bring your feet to the floor for a bridge. So feet, knees, and hips are all in line with each other. We are going to take the arms up and over the head, but first of all, arms down by your side, palms down. You're going to press into your feet, draw your navel to your spine so the hips tip. And then you're going to breathe in, lift your hips and your arms. Breathe out, take your arms down behind your head, hips are still up. Breathe in, bring your arms back up. And then breathing out, coming down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. So lower back, then the hands and buttocks come down. 3 times. So all the time pressing down to the feet. So we breathe in, hips and arms lift. Breathing out, arms come back. Try and keep the knees in line with the hips. Breathe in as the arms lift. On that last out breath, slowly coming down 1 vertebrae at a time. So we do that 3 times. And then once you're down after the 3rd one, so coming down nice and slow, and then knees to chest once you have finished. And then once you brought the knees up, when you're ready, curl up. So head to knees, knees towards you. And then release, turn onto one side. Come into child's pose, everyone. So big toes touch. Knees apart gives you more space to come forward. So if you're not happy, head to the floor and hands to feet. You can bring your hands into fists and rest your head on your hands. You can have a cushion or something for your head. So just do whatever feels comfortable for you. So if you're not happy coming all the way back, it is often nicer just to have something a little bit higher for your head. See how you feel, everyone. And then deep breaths again. Really releasing into your upper body with your out breath. Drop the shoulders, relax your back, check in with yourself again. Where are you holding on? Can you release? And then bring your arms around front shoulder width. So chin tucked in. Walk your fingers forward, push the hips back to really lengthen. Breathe. And then come over to the left. You're over the left thigh. We're still shoulder width. And again, just gently ease the fingers forward as you push the hips back. And then over to the right, and you do the same again. Okay, gently back to the center. Relax your arms, relax your head down. So arms around behind you, clasp your fingers together, extend the arms. You draw the shoulders back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring the arms up to wherever you can comfortably. And if you feel that you're squashing your neck, move your forehead further forward. And don't forget to breathe. And then relax your arms back down. Come up onto your hands and knees, into your tabletop position. Oh, it's like, not the cat stretch, but the lion stretch today, everybody. So soft elbows. Use your fingertips and notice when you're gripping the floor with your fingertips, the weight is spread across your palms. When you don't use your fingers, all the weight dumps into your wrists. So protect your wrists and use your fingertips. So your cat stretches, we're going to breathe in, tuck the tailbone in, shoulder blades up to the ceiling, chin in. Breathing out back down, dropping your back, lifting your head, tailbone up. So going to breathe in, tuck in, push through your shoulder blades, chin in. And then breathe out, gently come back down, look forward. Okay, breathe naturally, bring your back to its flat. So we're going to do it again, but I don't know why I'm coming up to the screen, but I am. Zoom blocks out the noise, but we're going to add a lion's breath. So this time when we look forward, we're going to go, so mouth as wide as you can, tongue out as far as you can, and you breathe out right from the back of your throat. Get rid of it, everybody. Whatever you want to get rid of, now is the time. Right? So we've got flat backs at the minute. So we're going to breathe in, tuck in, arch up as we come down, look forward to your lion's breath. Do it again. So breathe in, tuck in. As we come down, lion's breath. And then one more. And then relax your face, sit back to your heels. And again, walk your fingers forward and push the hips back. And then wipe your chin if you need to. I always do. And then relax your arms, ease your wrists around. Come back onto your hands and knees for your back stretch. The hands go forward. We reach the hands forward, hips and tailbone up to the ceiling, chest down towards the floor. So we're not sitting back to the heels. We're keeping the hips high. Deep breath. Really releasing into your upper body, breathing out. The chin or forehead down, whichever feels good for you. And then as you come up, tucking the tailbone under, carefully coming back to your hands and knees. The hands back in line with your shoulders. Right leg out behind so the toes are down. And then push your heel back and down to stretch your calf. Keeping your elbows soft. Okay, keep your leg back but release the stretch. Tuck your tailbone under, draw your navel to your spine. Bring your left arm up towards your ear. If and when you're happy to, take your right foot off the floor, but try and keep your right hip pointing to the floor so we're not lifting up too much. Chin tucked in, right elbow soft, use the fingertips, breathe. Keep the left arm where it is, bring the right foot back down. You're going to open the chest and take the left hand to the ceiling, or if it's more comfortable, into your lower back. So we're keeping that right elbow soft, but we're lifting up and away from the right shoulder. And we're not coming too far back with the left arm. And then back around to the center. Bring your right knee back in. Breathe naturally. Arch your back up, tuck your chin in. Bring your back so it's flat. So left leg out, toes down. Push your heel back and down first of all. And then your leg stays back, but release the stretch. Tuck your tailbone in, navel to spine. Right arm up towards your ear. If and when you're ready, left foot off the floor. So keep the tailbone in, pull your navel into your spine. Left elbow soft, use the fingertips, breathe. And then bring the toes back down that left foot. Open the chest. So we're going to rotate the rib cage, fingers up towards the ceiling. If it's more comfortable, place your hand in your lower back. The space between that left ear and shoulder, but soften the right. Soften with your left elbow as well. And then carefully back around. Left knee back in. Sit back to your heels. Walk your fingers forward, push your hips back. Relax your arms and again give the wrist a nice roll around. And then into child's pose for a few breaths, really releasing into your upper body, breathing out. And then we are going to come into a downward facing dog, everyone. Obviously, if you don't want to, you do not have to. And if you want to come out of it, do so whenever you need to. So back to your hands and knees, fingers nice and wide. Again, really use the fingertips. Bring your toes to the floor. We're going to keep the knees bent as we come up, first of all. So you're going to breathe in, lift the hips up, but keep the knees bent. And as you breathe out, just try and release your chest towards your thighs and let your head dangle down nice and loose. Then take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, straighten your legs as much as you can. So hips towards the ceiling, heels towards the floor. We've still got dangly heads. And then easing into the calves and ankles, treading through the heels. So bending one knee, opposite heel down. Then to the other side, make sure you come down if you need to. So we're looking right back through the feet. So we've got dangly heads. Use your fingertips. If you are happy to, you take your right leg up as far as you can. You bend the knee. So we're relaxing the lower leg. You look under your right arm, and then you try and take your knee and right hip to face the ceiling. And then maybe straighten that leg and point the toes while breathing. And then you come back around to the center. You readjust. Don't forget to use the fingertips. So left leg up, bend the knee, look under the left arm, open the hip. So knee and left hip to face the ceiling as much as you can. Straighten the leg, point the toes, use the fingertips, breathe. And then back around to the center. Walk your feet to your hands to your feet, and relax down over your legs. And again, ease through the rest. Deep breaths, release with the out breath. Hold your elbows, pull on your arms. If you feel dizzy, lift your head or come up carefully. And then moving from your waist and not just your shoulders, come across to your left elbows in front of your right leg. And then across to the other side. Then to center. Unfold your arms. Come into a little half squat. So you bend the knees, drop the hips. Lift your head and chest. Don't rush to come up. Use your legs, not your back. So press down into your feet. Lift from your hips. You're going to breathe in, reach forward and all the way up. Breathe out, bring your arms down. Roll your shoulders. And the other way. Shake a leg, have a drink. I might have to open the other door. Why is it when the temperature gets hot, the wind stops? Open this door as well. Hang on, we'll just prop it open. Right, so then what we're going to do is put that there. Well, does it need propping open if there's no wind? Because your poor little wrists have taken a bit of a workout, you're going to press them together like that. You keep them together so we don't want them to come apart. Press them together, but imagine you're trying to pull them apart, but don't. So as you're trying to pull apart, you're still pushing forward. So you just get that stretch on the front there. And then just give them a little shake around. There you go. And then bring your feet, they are hip to shoulder width. So toes forward. Spread your toes as much as you possibly can. Soften your knees, tuck your tailbone under. Clasp your fingers together. Push your palms away. Breathe in, reach up, keep your tailbone tucked in. Breathe out, lean to your right, look to your left. Ease your left shoulder back and your left hip forward, keeping your tailbone tucked under and breathing. And then you breathe into the center. Breathe out to the left, look to the right. Right shoulder back, right hip forward, tailbone in, breathe. And then breathe into the center, reach up, bend your knees, you breathe out, you lean back if it feels okay for you, you do not have to. Breathe in as you come up. Breathe out, relax your arms and step your feet apart. Toes forward, weight on the outside edges of your feet. Clasp your fingers together behind, draw the shoulders back. Breathe in, lift from the hips. Breathe out, lengthen your spine. So we reach forward with the spine before we come down. Once you're halfway, lift your arms as you then come all the way down, tucking your chin in. Draw the shoulders back, take deep breaths. And then really let go as you breathe out. So again, if you feel dizzy, lift your head or come up if you need to. Hands on your lower back, relax your shoulders. Ease into your neck, so gently turn your head from side to side. And then to the center. Bring your arms around the front, hold your elbows again, pull on your arms, lengthen your spine, breathe. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, come over to the right, hang over the right foot, breathe. Softness breathing in, trying to release and let go, breathing out. And then breathe into the center, breathe out over to the left, relax down. As always, notice the difference in size if there is any. Keeping the weight on the outside edges of the feet. And then breathe into the center. Breathe out, unfold your arms. Bring your hands to shoulder width so your fingers are in line with your toes. Lift your chest, straighten your arms, come onto your fingertips, and then gently push your chin forward and pull your shoulders and shoulder blades back and down while breathing. And then relax back down. Bring your heels and toes into shoulder width, toes forward, toes spread. Weight on the outside edges of your feet and a micro bend in your knees. We're going to do flat back. So you bring your hands to your shins just below your knees. Straighten your arms, lift your chest. So we're going to rest my dinner plate of peas on your back, and we're not going to lose one pea. So we're pushing hips and buttocks to the ceiling. We're keeping a very slight bend in the knees, chin tucked in, shoulders back and down. So imagine we're trying to get shoulder blades in waistbands. Lengthening the spine forward, and without moving the upper body, pressing the chest towards the floor. And we keep that slight bend in the knees and try and take the arms out in line with the shoulders so your palms are down. Deep breath. And then arms up in front, shoulders back and down. Breathe. Bend your knees, drop your hips, lift your chest, arms up, sit on your imaginary stool behind you. Weight on the outside edges of your feet, deep breath. And then press into your heels, breathe in as you lift up. Breathe out, bring your arms down. Roll your shoulders. And the other way. Shake a leg. Have a drink. I need a drink after that. Why is it so hot? You'd be shocked to hear any Holiday Inn people among us. I'm not really into the hot weather anymore. I used to be a sun worshipper. Can't cope. I think it's my age. I'm hot a lot. Right. We're going to do warrior number 1. So if you're on your mats, come to the front of your mats with your feet hip to shoulder width. Spread your toes. Keep your toes forward. So you could, right, before you do anything, if you don't fancy a big one, you can just do a little one. If you don't want your arms up, you can keep your hands on your hips. However, if you are happy to go wide, take your left leg back as far as you can. Bring your hands to your hips and then ease your left heel back as much as you can. That will help to square the hips a little bit. So we're going to start with the heel down, but then we are going to see if we can bring it off the floor. So you bend your right knee. If your knee's over your ankle, either go wider or come up so it's above, okay? The tailbone tucks in. We're pushing back into that left foot to stay grounded. And then we're going to draw the elbows and shoulders back while breathing. Then we're going to breathe in, take the arms up. Breathe out, drop your shoulders down. So your arms stay where they are. You push into your left foot. Oh, I've just seen my glasses case. It's been missing for about a week. And then if you'd like to, you lean back and look up towards your hands. Shoulders stay down. Face stays relaxed. Focus on your breath, your center. Push into that left foot. Okay, now we're going to look forward. Lift the left heel and turn the left foot forward and sink into the hips. Then from your hips, lengthen your spine and come forward halfway. Turn your palms down towards the floor and take your elbows out to 90 degrees. The elbows are in line with shoulders. And we're just going to very gently draw the shoulders and shoulder blades back and down. Straighten the arms back out to the side. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Bring the hands behind you and interlock your thumbs and draw the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Try and come down to your right leg while lifting your arms up. If you're really wobbly, bring the hands down. Focus on your breath and your center. Release the hands, bring them down to the floor either side of your foot. Lift your chest and then roll that left heel back down. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, straighten your right leg as much as you can. Keep your chest lifted. Maybe you want your hands on a support if the floor feels a very long way off. And just lengthen your spine and ease the right hip back. And then bend your right knee, press into both feet. Breathe in as you lift all the way back up. Breathe out, bring your arms down. Step forward, have a little jig. The jigging bit is the most important bit, you know. And then spreading the toes of your left foot. Right foot back as far as you so desire, hands to your hips. So first of all, ease that right heel back. Bend your left knee, keeping your knee above your ankle and not further forward, and pushing to the outside edge of your right foot. So we're just going to ease the elbows and shoulders back. Focus on your center and your breath. You don't have to do the arms if you don't have to do anything if you don't want to. Going to breathe in as we lift up. Breathe out, drop the shoulders down. Arms stay there. If you're happy to lean back a little bit and look up to your hand. Relaxing your face, pushing back into the right foot, focusing on the breath. And then look forward. Lift the right heel and turn the right foot forward. From the hips, we lengthen, we come down halfway. We turn the palms to the floor. Bring the elbows out to the side at 90 degrees. Keep the chin tucked in and just very gently draw the shoulders and shoulder blades back. Then just a little squeeze, not much. Deep breaths. Focus on the center. Concentrate on one point that is not moving. Arms out to the side. Palms up to the ceiling. Arms back behind you, interlock the thumbs. So draw the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, come forward as you take your arms up, tuck your chin in, focus on the center, the breath. Concentrate and breathe. And then release the hands down. Lift your chest. Roll your right heel back down to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, straighten the left leg as much as you can. Keep the chest lifted, the chin tucked in. Lengthen your spine. Breathe. And then bend the left knee. Press into both feet. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. As you breathe out, turn your feet forward. Relax your arms down by your side. Roll your shoulders one way and the other. How are the crunchy shoulders today? Well, not too bad, actually. Right, step in. Shake it all about, everybody. And then you can sit down in the butterfly now. Cheers to whatever day you're doing this. Most of us are doing it Friday. Cheers to Friday. I'm off to Sheringham. Well, I think I'm off to Sheringham later. My sister caught the lurgy in London. I'm like, you can't get in the car with me if you got the lurgy. Right, so we're going to sit in the butterfly chest up. I don't want the lurgy. And we're just going to sit here. You can do what you like. Sometimes it's nice to rock. Sometimes it's nice to bounce. Sometimes it's nice to sit and do nothing. So just do what you want to do for a little moment or two. And then we are going to take the feet. Well, we're going to have a little go at the windmill, but I'm going to give you options. So I'll show you first. So you just, get your cup of tea and watch. So if you're going for full windmill, your legs are out. I'm not going to mirror you because my brain can't work that out for this. Shall I go side on a little bit? So I'm going to take my left hand behind me. I'm going to shimmy around and push up. So when you go to the side, you're on the outside edge of that foot and we try and get the sole of the foot down. Now, if that doesn't look very inviting, shall we say, you can do it with a bent knee and come up onto the knee to see what you fancy. Okay, and then obviously we're going to go the other way. So legs out if you're going for legs out. We're going to have the left hand down first. If you want to bend the knee, tuck the left foot in. So you'll come up onto your left knee and the sole of the right foot. So your left hand wants to be quite close to you behind your left buttock. So we're not going right back there. Get a little bit of momentum with your sails and your right arm. So we sweep across, we lift the hips up, we reach back with the right arm, we breathe, we lower the hips, we lower the arm as we come down and swap. So obviously swap legs if you're going for a bent knee. Right hand nice and close, left arm around, lift up. So outside edge of the right foot, sole of the left, reach back to the left arm, breathe at all times. Lower your arm, lower your hips, come down carefully. Take your feet forward, shake a leg. Bend your knees and relax down towards your knees. I think the windmill might be one of my favourites, you know. Right, straighten out your legs. Shuffle onto your sitting bones. Keep your right leg where it is and cross your left leg over. Opposite arm. So right arm around and left arm up. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out, rotate to your left. Left hand comes down again, nice and close to you so you're not leaning back, or gently around the lower back. If you're keeping your hand on the floor, it's not there just to kind of lean back and sink into. It's just there for support and to keep you nice and upright. So lengthen your spine, drop the shoulders. Gentle turn of your head to look left. We're not twisting the neck. We're trying to bring the shoulder and the rib cage around. Lengthening up as we breathe in, releasing into the twist as we breathe out. And then release the left arm, come around the center. Place your left foot against your inner thigh. If it's uncomfortable, bring it further down to the foot. So again, shuffle forward, toes up on the right foot. Breathe in, lift from the hips. Breathe out, lengthen your spine. So again, reach forward first and then relax your arms down to wherever they reach. If you're holding your foot, ball of the foot or toes and not the heel, so that keeps the lengthening on the back of the leg. So we breathe in, lift the chest, lengthen the spine from the hips, and then breathe out, release and relax down. Okay, then from the hips, as we come up, we're going to lengthen forward first. We breathe in, reach all the way up. Breathe out, bring your arms down. So left leg out, right leg over. Left arm around and right arm up. So breathe in, make that space in the spine. Breathe out, rotate to the right, hands down or hand down nice and close to you or gently around the lower back. So then drop the shoulders, lift and lengthen the spine. Gently look to the right, and as you do, if it's comfortable, we're just easing that right shoulder and rib cage around. So lengthening up, breathing in, releasing into twist, breathing out. And then gently unwind back around to the center. That foot goes to your inner thigh or lower down. Shuffle forward, toes up. Breathe in, lift from the hips. Breathe out, lengthen the spine so you reach across the room, then relax down, tuck the chin in. Using the breath, lengthen forward, breathing in, relax down, breathing out. Okay, so then again, from the hips, going to lengthen, breathe in, reach all the way up. Breathe out, bring your hands behind you, however's comfortable, but fingers forward if that is okay. Feet to the floor, bent knees, breathe naturally. Lift your hips up, relax your head back if that is okay for your neck. Carefully lower your hips, lift your head as you come down. Tuck your feet in as close as you can. Wrap your arms around your legs, tuck your chin in and relax your upper body. And then you either stay there or Lift the heels and toes, sink into your tailbone, and relax your legs so the knees are gently pushing forwards. Closing your eyes if you feel steady. Gently release and come into a comfortable sitting position, whatever that is for yourself. Lengthening your spine, relaxing your shoulders, closing your eyes and breathing naturally. And then when you're ready, bring your chin to your chest to lengthen the back of your neck. Bring your head to the center and then carefully take your head back and open your mouth. And then gently to the center. Turn your head to the right, so your chin towards your shoulder. And then to the center and over to the left. And then to the center. And then tilt your head to the right, so your ear towards your shoulder. The left shoulder down and relax. And then gently bring your chin down towards your right collarbone. And then to the center and gently tilt to the left, right shoulder down and relax. Your chin down towards your left collarbone. And then to the center. Then again, bring your chin to your chest. Take a deep breath in, bring your chin around and up to your right shoulder. Breathe out down to your chest. Breathe in, around and up to the left shoulder. Breathe out down to your chest. And then one more to each side. When you're finished, get your chin relaxed into your chest and gently ease your shoulders back and down. And then release and either relax forward and down to the floor in front or take your feet forward with bent knees and relax down towards your knees. And then whenever you're ready, gently release and make yourselves comfortable for your final relaxation. Everybody, we are just going to jiggle the knees side to side a little bit first of all, but obviously grab your woolly blankets and stuff you might be needing on a day like today. Oh, it's nice to have a blanket though, isn't it? You feel safer with a blanket. Okay, so first of all, before we commence, just have your knees bent, arms away from your body, and then just whatever feels good, either all the way to the floor, either side with the knees, or just a little rock from side to side. Just do what feels good for you with the knees first of all. Maybe you don't want to do any of that. So a few each way, just a little rock around. Maybe you want to bring the knees up and curl up. And then when you're ready, making yourselves nice and comfortable to release, fully relax. Okay, so making those last adjustments, taking some deep breaths, and really feeling that release and that sense of letting go as you breathe out. And then, as we said at the start, that manifestation, that vision, that goal, if you had something, bring it back into your mind's eye, either as a vision or as words in your own mind. Really imagine, get into the feeling of it. How does it feel? How do you feel? What does it look like, feel like, even taste like? The more we can bring it into our imagination, the easier it is to bring it into our reality. And then become aware as the wave of relaxation enters through the soles of your feet and fills up your whole body all the way to the top of your head. Your toes, your feet, and your ankles feel relaxed. Relax your calves, relax your knees, and relax your thighs all the way up to your hips. And make sure that your stomach and chest feel comfortable and relaxed. If you need to, gently ease your lower back down towards the floor. And then let go, relax your back and allow your shoulder blades to slide down towards your waist. Relax your shoulders, let them fall away from your ears and down towards the floor. And relax all the way down the length of your arms to your elbows, to your wrists, and right the way down to your fingertips. Making sure that your neck and head feel comfortable and relaxed as you relax all of the muscles in your face, your cheeks, your jaw, and your tongue in your mouth. Relaxing your eyes and eyelids as they gently close. And then let go, relax your brow, your forehead, and your scalp. So your whole body, from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes, feels completely relaxed. No movement and no tension. Connecting with your breath and that gentle, effortless rhythm as you breathe naturally. Being aware of the soft, cool in-breath, the warm, releasing out-breath, and the gentle rise and fall of the chest and abdomen. And using your breath to relax your body and still your mind. Really feeling that sense of letting go each time you breathe out. Aiming to let go of any thoughts you may have. Let go of any tension you may feel. And let go of your body as you sink to the floor. And as you relax and let go, it allows your body to realign itself and let everything gently slip back into place. And then imagine at the top of your head, there's a big ball of golden thread. And it shines a bright, warm, healing light. And the golden thread weaves itself past the right side of your face, past the right side of your neck, down to your right shoulder. And from there, it crosses over your chest to your left shoulder. And then winds itself around your back, down to your right elbow. And then the warm golden thread crosses over your body to your left elbow and around your lower back down to your right hip. From there, crossing over to your left hip and around the backs of your thighs down to your right knee. Then gently crossing over to your left knee and around the backs of your calves down to your right ankle. From there, crossing over to your left ankle and once again around the backs of your calves back up to your right knee. And then the golden thread crosses over to your left knee and around the backs of your thighs back up to your right hip. From there, crossing over to your left hip and around the small of your back towards your right elbow. Then crossing over your body to your left elbow and around your back up to your right shoulder. And then once again, the golden thread crosses over your chest to your left shoulder and then gently weaves itself past the left side of your neck, past the left side of your face, back up to the top of your head. And now you are completely encased in that golden thread that's wrapped itself around your whole body, just gently and softly, feeling that glow around your whole body. So any thoughts you want to let go of, anything you don't need, you release it into that light that surrounds you, watch it melt away and turn back into that positive energy. Feel that energy of the Lionsgate portal and the full moon, and know that you can bring anything in that you would like to. Trust that whatever is meant for you will not pass you by. And then just bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, back to the room that you are in. Being aware of the space around you, the surface beneath you. Just gently deepening your breath, breathing right down into the abdomen. Softness and lightness breathing in, feeling that sense of letting go as you breathe out. Breathing naturally. Gently start to move your fingers and toes and anything else you need to move, doing whatever you feel you need to do. And then when you're ready to come up, turning onto one side first. And in your own time, coming up to a comfortable sitting position. Closing your eyes, breathing naturally, focusing on your breath. And then once you're seated, really feeling rooted and grounded to the earth, at the base of your spine and your sitting bone. Connecting with the breath and just noticing a sense of stillness. One more time, bringing back into your mind that manifestation, that vision. Maybe just a sentence that you resonate with. Gently deepen your breath, feeling energized as you breathe in, feeling that release as you breathe out. Breathe naturally. With your eyes closed, rub your hands together with some heat. And then when you're ready, cup your hands over your eyes and then gently open your eyes. And then take your hands away. Thank you very much, everybody. That was a nice way to start the day, was it not, everyone? So get manifesting that shizzle, my friends. I'm just going to